welcome in. Oh, fresh iced tea right out of the jug. Okay, let me say hi to everyone. See who's here. I got my first flower done. Since I already have them cut, I will make the rest of them, but I'm not a fan, Let's see, we have Deb S., the Pug Mama Quilter. Hello, hello. Vintage Style by Joe, welcome in. Katie's Crafts, hi, how are you? Joyce JK is here, hello. Oh my goodness, Nightbot's going crazy. Let's see. I said Katie, Joyce. Donna Dixon's here, she's dancing. I'm glad to see you're safe and not still in your tub. Elfish is here. Hello, Elfish. Welcome in. I've been watching your shorts. They're really cool. Some of the stuff I've never seen. Dawn Stewart is here. Hello. Let's see. Nikki B's here. Welcome in, Nikki B. Glad to see you. Melanie Taylor's here. Hi, Melanie. How are you? If I'm talking loud, I'm sorry. My ears are clogged and I've heard nothing but trucks beep, 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 and digging all day. And of course, dog barking every time they hear a truck door shut. So it has been a day. This is just going to be a short live. I don't think I'm going to sew. I sewed all morning. And by all morning, I mean most of the morning, and I made one flower. And to me, it doesn't look like a flower. So, and I'm debating whether I'm going to put a border in between the rows like everybody else is. I haven't decided yet. Hi, Sheila. Welcome in. I had to go back and read the directions. I'm like, what the heck? I probably have 3 hours of video to go back and remove a bunch. And then I sewed my flower upside down. And I'm like, oh, geez. So I'm going to show my purchases from, where are they? Hi, Sandra K. Welcome in. From, where was this? Oh, Quilted Twins. They had polka dot. Melanie put a border. Wait, where is it? I just saw it over there. I didn't see it. I put a border of white between the rows and pinwheels. Oh, okay. Well, my pinwheels are all over the place, but I might want to break up the boots from the houses. I don't know. I'm just so over this quilt, but I have to get it done so I can donate it. And whoever picked out this quilt, ban. Hi, Lisa. Awkward Quilters here. Hello, hello. Hi, Shirley. Welcome in. Nikki B says, that's a pretty flower, Monica. I pulled weeds until a wolf spider jumped out at me. I don't know what a wolf spider is. I don't mind spiders, but I don't want them on me. So this is from Quilted Twins. Melanie Taylor says, me too. I'll never make it again. Hi, Alicia. Quilty Bird Piecing is here. I see things haven't changed much since I've been gone. Donna is still gambling hard. Yes, they got to gamble over here. They can't gamble at Lisa's. She raided the beach. So I bought some polka dots because, you know, I like polka dots. And I got this dark blue, because I'm going to use it like background, hopefully. Or who knows. And then I got this, definitely for background. But I purposely got this because I have these other prints. Well, I got these, the blue, green. Wait, this one. The blue and the green, and I thought it has all these colors in it, so that would be good to do. But who knows when I'll get to that. And the only reason I bought this, besides loving the color, is it glows in the dark. I haven't tried it out yet, but it glows in the dark. How cool is that? Hi, Wellness with Frugal Mama. She had a premiere yesterday. She went grocery shopping and she got a bunch of stuff. So yeah, it glows in the dark. And I thought, well, maybe something when I go walking, I don't know. And then the green I got because I thought I was going to put it on the bottom or one of the rows, maybe as grass for the houses. I don't know. And red polka dot I got for inside a bag. I love red lining in a bag. So then this, apparently I wasn't paying attention or reading. Those little dots say Pan Am, the airplane. So I really don't need Pan Am airplane fabric. So I am going to use it for the backing of the Singing in the Rain quilt because there's 4 yards here. So hopefully that's enough. And then more background polka dots. And this just because it was pretty. So that's all that I got from them. And I'm just going to shove this over onto the ironing board. And then I got the swag bag like Deb did. Mine's a little different. I got the same jelly roll, which that'll end up in a giveaway. And I got this sequin heart. That'll probably end up in this book, which I already have one. And this bicycle fabric. I really like it. So I was thinking about a nice iPad case with the bicycles. I just think it's adorable. And this is from Quilted Twins. There's their information. And there's their phone number and their Facebook. What's this? That's just something else. I got the same bag as Deb, except for this is the Geo Chick tote, except I got mustard. So I am going to make that soon. But I'm going to shove all this back in here because I got tons of stuff to put away. And the fabric was only $6.99 a yard. So I like that. All right, that's from them. And then I bought this from Pearls Finds on YouTube. She was selling vintage fabric, and I don't know if it was $3 or $4 a yard, but I bought some because I liked it. I was going to make Dress a Girl, but it just, this doesn't seem as thin. But one of them was thin, so I couldn't use it. I think it was this one. I was going to use this for Dress a Girl, but it's too thin, and I don't want them to see inside, want it to be see-through. Oh, this was $4 a yard. Oh, yeah, it was $4 a yard. And I don't know what this is. I don't think I ordered it, but she threw it in. So it'll be good for something scrappy. It looks like it was samples of fabric a long time ago. She bought out at Estate. So, it says thank you. So it's a little freebie. And that was Pearls Find on Etsy. She does live auctions all the time with vintage fabric. So that's where I got that. And it doesn't smell like smoke or anything. The vintage fabric, when I get it, because it's so old, I either hand wash it or serge the edges and just throw it in the washer. So there's that. It's still a little, I got my little iron. This is from Sewing Machines Plus. I won the $100, so I bought this Oliso iron. I haven't figured out quite how to use it. I have to keep looking at the directions. But it irons real good and it doesn't get black like on mine. But it came with this thing, and I don't really understand it. On one side, you stick it in there after it cools. On the other side, it says you can put this on there hot. I would think it would melt. Let's see. Katie bought fabric yesterday. Thought it said wishing you a Merry Christmas, and it said whisking you a Merry Christmas. Oh, good for an apron. That's good. Hi, Jill. Welcome in. Oh, Lisa says it's silicone. It won't melt. Okay, because I touched it and I was sniffing it to see if it burns. Hi, Susan Gabriel. It's just a trivet for your iron. Yeah. Well, I've never seen I have another one, but I've never used it. I just set it on there. So, and I got my mat, but it was the wrong one. And it is a really ugly blue. It does not match my turquoise at all, so I'm not putting it on my machine. I don't know what I'll do with it. Maybe a rug. So that's that. And I thought I had some gray background. I thought I bought a whole bolt of gray. Well, I can't find it, so apparently I did not buy a whole bolt of gray. Donna Dixon says she uses her iron, no issue, works. Okay, good. I was just a little leery today because it was the first, and I'm like, oh my God, it doesn't. Susan Gabriel won a mat on SMP. I chose pink and it's perfect. Yeah, I chose light blue animals, but I got that one, so I don't know. And I paid the difference. Mine is turquoise too. Yeah, my whole living room is turquoise. So that blue just clashes. All right, let's see. Everybody's playing slots. And Jill says it doesn't melt. She has one. Hi, anyone I missed? Just checking up here. Hi, Quilting On. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, I just popped my knee. All right, so I trimmed up all these blocks. They were a little wonky, so they're all 10 inches. So I couldn't find the gray background. Hi, Lori, Quilting in the Country. So what I did, I thought I had some gray or some blue of the 10-inch squares I had left over. All I have is white. So I'm going to do just this wild-looking square with all the different, and then a white, and stagger it. And I think I have 5 squares and maybe 6 rows. I'm not sure, but that's going to be the quilt, my I Spy quilt. And then I can practice doing some free motion, especially in the middle. I don't know what, but I'll practice something new in there. So that's what I've been doing it. Oh, yeah, I let them know. It's no big deal, Dawn. Yeah, they emailed me right back, and we're sending it to... Hi, Susan Gabriel. Thanks, Deb. So they were sending it right back. But I had a heck of a time with those flowers this morning. In fact, I'm going to have to... I'm going to have to edit one section because I said, shut your effing dogs up. And I didn't say effing. So I was a little embarrassed myself and feel bad that I said that. Oh, thanks, Nikki B. This is called Oochie Coochie, and then a big long name. Shirley, I like the cutie. I've completed, I did this. This was my practice, which I just tried to do something in every little square, which was way too much stuff. And I got my binding ready. And then on the lawn, I did, hers was the Rocky Ridge quilt. I keep tripping on this chair. Hers was the Rocky Ridge quilt. And I just did a meander, I think it's called. I just went around, did some swirls, and just kind of went all over, but I did it bigger so it wouldn't be so dense. And when I was doing that one, I wasn't quite sure I was going to like it, but when I started going a little bit bigger, it was more enjoyable, and I got a rhythm down to where I knew where to set up the quilt and, you know, to start, because I was used to starting in the middle of the quilt and working out. Well, on this, you work on the left edge all the way to the right, and then you just move the quilt, move the quilt. So by the time I got through my mom's, I kind of got the hang of it. I have Susan Gabriel. Yeah, I was watching that this morning, a deal with the Rebel with a frame. But I'm just using my old Juki 2000 QI. It works well. So I'm not going to update anytime soon. I need to pay off these other purchases first because, well, thanks to my mom, I only had to pay half the water heater, but, you know, unexpected things. Melanie Taylor just poked herself with a needle and I bled all over my pinwheels and my white border. Oh, no. See, I poked myself with a pin and I don't even bleed. I think I'm just so dehydrated or maybe old and crotchety that it just doesn't bleed. Oh, everybody's playing buttons. There's the link for the Discord group. Hi, Jessica. Sewing on the Bluff is here. Welcome in. Lucy Warren's World's here. Welcome in, everyone. There's at the top, if you type grow or share, share or drop, it will drop your channel link. So, Melanie bleeds like a stuck pig. Joyce says she has to try and dig herself out of a hole. Yeah, I know the feeling. Nikki B bleeds all over. Hi, Teresa Louise. Welcome in. Nice to see you. I was just going over the stuff I bought. Susan Gabriel said, I'm not buying. I made big purchases prior to retirement. I have a Koenig 19X on a 10-foot frame. Well, that's nice. I don't have room for 10 foot of anything, so that's why I like the Cutie. So far, I like it. I'm sure someday I'll get sick of it. I could have bought a 8-foot frame, the Q Zone or whatever it is from Grace. A lady had it for sale in the next town over for $400, and she had only used it twice, but I don't have any room for it. So, yeah, I'm just going to sew these squares together and hope for the best with those. I got one flower done, and that is it. I did something else, but I don't remember. Oh, I loaded up all the stuff. I had a bunch of vintage cookbooks and a bunch of cookbooks for, the little ones, all from the different churches and different organizations and stuff like that. I had all those cookbooks. Well, yesterday I loaded them all in the car. And I even put them in tiny boxes, and my shoulder and neck are still killing me. So I got those all in. And then I carried out 3 boxes of Fiesta dishes to get rid of those. And then I went through another bag, and I got some brand new bags that I made to take over. So that'll clean out a little bit of space. I was just watching your starch video. My starch video? I don't think I ever... Oh, the one time I starched. Bam, bam. Well, I try everything. Dang straight to Davy Jones. Oh, you lost. And tomorrow, I'm picking up my mom at 10 o'clock because the Animal Welfare League closes the donations early. They get too much. So we're going to be there right when they open. And she has all my grandmother's collectible dolls still in the boxes and everything. So we're going to take those over. So I'm picking up my mom, getting her stuff in the car. And then I got to drive her to Spectrum because we're taking back a box, and she wants to change one channel. So we're doing that. Then we're going back to her. Oh, Lori's video. Oh, okay. And then we're loading up the rest of the stuff she has to give away, and we're taking that to Goodwill. So my day will be full tomorrow. So the rest of today, I'm just going to putter around. I am going to sew my rows together for this one. And I don't know what backing I'll use for this. Whatever I have. I'm not buying anything. It's just whatever I have. Busy day for sure. Yes. Because then Thursday night I work midnight. So Friday I pretty much sleep. But if they're banging around and digging and beeping like they were last Friday, I will not get any sleep. Because I don't mind the trucks going in and out. I don't even mind the digging or the banging. It's the beeping. It just drives me insane. You know, like when they back up or whatever. Oh my gosh. I was ready to scream. And then, of course, if they shut their door, Bobbin and Lacey go crazy barking. So it's just, it's no fun. So I don't know how it's going to look with the white, but that's what I'm doing. It's just a quick quilt that I can practice on and donate. I guess I said I wasn't going to sew, and here I am sewing. Yeah, I want to start a bunch of bags. Oh, good. I didn't do my cows upside down. I got to watch that because that'll irritate me if I see a cow upside down. No cow tipping allowed. Donna Dixon, she's gambling heavy. Hi, Mike from Nebraska. Welcome in. Nice to see you again. I'm just chatting real quick. This live will be over at 3 on the nose. And then I'm going to go into Discord for an hour just to hang out and goof off. Well, I'll probably sew this, but or sew on binding, but nothing hard because I can talk and sew, but I can't cut and talk. And I can't talk to where I got to pay attention. See, I can talk to myself and you guys out there because nobody's asking me questions, so I don't screw up. If that makes sense. My brain works faster than my mouth, or my mouth works faster than my brain. One or the other. Oh, I'm air sewing already. Well, apparently I'm out of bobbin thread. And I did not make any. I don't think there's any up on the cutie. Nope, I ran it dry too. Oh, I think they're supposed to come today. I ordered, what did I order? Oh, I ordered zippers for my cutie. For my leaders. I'll show you what I did. Oops, wait, it's attached. If I can get it off of here. There we go. I made my own leaders because I did not want to buy them. I need to have concentrate or I screw up. Yeah, well, I screw up even when I'm here by myself. So I made this leader cloth and I just marked every 4 inches just because. Well, down here is where I'm going to sew the zipper. It's a separating zipper like you would do for a jacket. So I'm going to sew those on here, and then I'll just sew the other onto the quilt backing, and then I can just cut it off and then zip it together. Barry bought the magnets. I wanted the magnets, but I could not justify spending that much money on magnets. So the magnets, I think, were $189 and the zipper was $15. So I went with the zipper. Hi, Barry. Welcome in. Let me see if I... Bye, Mike from Nebraska. Thanks for stopping. All right, let's see who else. Sheila says she'll probably jump on Discord with me. Great. Jill Nets. That's what I'm doing, batch pouches. Yes, I have a ton to make. I have a bunch in there made to donate to the school because I thought I could, like middle school or whatever, just put a pad or something in each little bag and take them to the school and donate them. So that way, if somebody needs it, they can just go in and grab the pouch and, you know, walk through the hall and nobody will know. Susan Gabriel. I've watched the quilters on Netflix several times already. They have some beautiful quilts that were made. I haven't watched it yet, but I watched the update on YouTube about where they are now. Only one person died and one got kicked out of the program. Joyce says she can't cut and talk at the same time. Yeah, I try not to cut when I have to really pay attention. So what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was checking my bobbin. Yes, Lori, they are $4.99. What's $4.99? I guess I'm gonna have to. Hi, Donna Armstrong. Welcome in. Let's see, what's $4.99? Inquiring Minds, Harbor Freight. What, your magnets? I missed it. Well, I can afford $4.99 for the magnets. Oh, magnets at Harbor Freight. Oh, we have one of those, I think, that's still open. Well, I may have to just go check that out. I'll be running. Hey, my bobbin's full. Oh, my thread broke. Yeah, the only magnets I could find were those sew tights, and I didn't want to buy those. I looked for regular magnets. Yeah, send me a photo, because I'll go buy some. I got to go out that way anyways. I'm driving right past there to take my mom to the, where am I going? Oh, cable company tomorrow. All right, what did you do here? So how do you like working on the Unique 16? Do you like that? Bye, Susan. Got a dentist appointment. Oh, yuck. I hate going to the dentist. I absolutely have anxiety the whole time there, the whole time in the chair. The one lady would spray stuff, so some kind of aroma therapy. Ooh, no, Lisa. Lisa's got to prep for a 3-hour meeting. You work too hard. You need to start delegating it to people. Say, do this, do that, do this, do that. And why is this over here? Hold on, I got to fix this down here. Did I pull up the thread? Yeah. Nikki B says she strongly dislikes the dentist too. Yeah, I do. It's nothing but a pain in the mouth. I mean, it's something you have to do because bad teeth can affect your heart and all kinds of stuff. And here I thought I could goof off the whole time showing fabric, but my mom says, "What are we going?" Oh my goodness. I will text her in a minute. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. This is how I'm going to do it. I don't know if this will look good, but I couldn't put all these together. So I'm trying to break it up with something solid. And it's the only color I had, so I'm using it up. But it'll be nice to practice. I can practice a nice design in the white part and actually see what I'm doing, hopefully. Barry said, sent you a photo. Nikki B says that looks good with the solid. Oh, good. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need one more. And just try to use up some scraps. I will be anxious to see what the house looks like next door. I think something's messing up my tension over here. Yeah, something. Houston, we have a problem, so we're just going to start it all over. I may have threaded it wrong. Oops, I got to put it in here. Oh, no, not a fly. Nothing worse, a fly in the house. Must have flew in when we were loading all that stuff. Oh, wait, that doesn't go. Up. You don't go in there. Get out. You go here. This one threads differently than my other one, so I got to be careful. Well, pay attention or something. Bye, Shirley. Oh my gosh, it's only 2:30. I should have had Deb come up. We could have goofed off together. Hi, Ginger. Better than a bee. Yes, definitely. I saw something, I think it was in Texas. These horses were killed by some African bees. Oh my God, it was horrible. The owner tried to save them, but she was getting stung so bad, she finally had to leave. Hi, Sharon J. Welcome in. Hi, Ginger. All right, so there's one row. So I'm going to just throw it over here. Yeah, over there is good. And then now the next row, we'll start off with a white and go this way. And these squares were all just stuff from a scrap thing I bought, scrap pack I bought from my fabric addiction. But I thought, oh, I could just put them all together and make a nice bi quilt. And then it had those little tiny orange squares, so I added those in. Hi, Loretta. How are you? Welcome in. Yeah, I'm going to do every Wednesday. It just depends on my schedule. But I'm trying to make myself sew more. And I just have a feeling this one is wonky. Hi, Cheryl Minka. I didn't see you come in. Hello, hello. Oh, yeah. I think this one is just a little bit off. Or I forgot to trim this one. Look at it's just a little bit bigger. Or was my 10-inch square smaller? Let's see. No, I did not trim this one, so I'm going to trim it real fast. Trim, trim, trim. And I thought I trimmed them all. Jill's laughing at me. Yeah, I laugh at myself. All right, there we go. That's just kind of the way I roll. If it sticks out too much, I just cut it off. I can't be worried too much. I like these kitties, but I don't want, well, they're just going to have to be next to the, oh, wait a minute. No, I need a white here. Haha. I knew something didn't look right. Mona, are you going to move? No, but I'd like to. I found a house I liked down the street, but oops, what is going on with this thing? Came unthreaded again. But it's really too small for me, but it's all on one floor. But if I got rid of everything that wouldn't fit in there, except for my fabric, of course, then it wouldn't be bad. My daughter's like, well, it's got a tiny kitchen. I'm like, I don't care. I don't cook. She goes, well, I do. I says, well, I don't think you're going to be living there forever. So I doubt it. Just the thought of going through more of this crap and trying to move it is more than I can bear. But I did want to get a ranch. But the housing prices they're just out of control. I think I cut this too short now. Oh well, it'll all work out fine. The housing market right now is really expensive. If it had a basement, it would be worth the price, but it doesn't have a basement. And yes, I hate basements. I don't like to go down there, but they are great for a storm or, to store extra stuff. Linda Denton says she got her package today and love it. Oh, good. I like it when people get stuff and they like it. Yeah, I don't know what I did, but I don't think I measured these too good. Deb says, it'll be fine. Yeah, right, Deb, it will. I even had to fudge my flowers this morning. They weren't quite matching up. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need one more here. The famous Mona words. Well, I don't know if anybody wants us back sewing on Wednesday. If you do, let us know, or let me know, or let Deb know. Because I wasn't planning on sewing on Wednesdays, but here I am sewing. So If you want Deb and I to go come on and sew on Wednesdays, let me know. Because I'm giving up Sunday. I like to do nothing on Sundays, so I'm giving up the Sunday live at least until winter. Joyce says yes. Loretta says, I love those words. I pop in whenever I can. I enjoy the live. All right, well, I'll ask Deb and see if she wants to start sewing on Wednesdays again. There'll be, sounds good to me, Jill says. There'll be one day a month, I think, when I take my mother's dogs to the groom that I won't be able to do it. So I might have to make it later. Hi, Jan F. Welcome in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's number 2. It'll be fun lining those up, though. Whew. And I might even go a little bit earlier because I want to go in Discord after. So we'll see. But she only takes her dogs to the groom, I think, every 6 weeks or once a month, I think. I'm not sure. And then while we're at the dogs are at the groom, then I take her to see her brother in memory care at the nursing home. Because she doesn't like to go by herself, and I don't blame her. Yeah, I don't know what I did with these blocks. They are not lining up. And I was so proud of myself last night. I said, oh, look, I got all these blocks all squared. They're ready to roll. And I go to sew them together, and they're wonky. Maybe I didn't trim all the sides. I don't know. I thought I did. And I thought they measured exactly 10. But who cares? Unless you got a ruler out, you're not going to know. Well, if Deb's in Discord this afternoon, I'll ask her and see what she says. And I think Rowena wants to pop in once in a while when she can. And of course, we're still going to do Saturdays with Deb and Lisa. Because I enjoy Saturdays. Now, there might be a time I won't be able to be there, but it'll be rare. Because I usually go to the lake during the week because there's less people. But sometimes you have to go on the weekend because that's the only time there's good weather. And if I'm going to listen to noise, I might as well listen to the noise of my machine instead of those trucks out there. Candace is saying hi to Deb. Vintage Style by Joe says, I watched her the other day. Which her? The patterns on Art Gallery website. I have some Art Gallery fabric. I'll have to check out the website. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Got one more over here. Let's see. Put the kitties and the sloths on this one. And I have some more of this fabric, but it's bigger squares. So I may do something different with those. Maybe half square triangles. I don't know. I like this. Just want to sew something and not pay attention. But when I have to trim, it's usually wonky. I had a root beer float last night. First time I'd had one in a long time. It was so good. I did not even share with the dog. Well, I didn't think root beer would be good for him, so I didn't. Little too modern for me. Oh, they must be about that other place. Joyce says, Melanie, that's one reason why I like them, because they also are different. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that row's done. It'd have been nicer if this was a solid, like a slate blue or a gray, but I'm gonna have to search. I know I bought a thing of gray when they had it on sale. I thought, oh well. Donna Dixon says, root beer floats, yummy. Yeah, it was good. Haley was at her friend's house. They were having that, is it called Menzies or something? It's some kind of frozen yogurt that you put all this candy on or something. I'm like, not for me. Well, this one looks wonky too. I'm going to have to start paying attention to what I do around here. Because this one is off too. Look, what is my problem here? I know what my problem is. I don't pay attention. That is the problem. Oh well. I think it'll be cute. Let's see. Quilting in the country. Love a root beer float. I used to get them at Woolworth's lunch counter. We used to get them at A&W. And girls would wear skates and stuff to come bring it to you, to your table. I used to go there all the time, but one time I got really, really sick after eating there, so I haven't been back in years. And now they're not there, of course. But when I was at Sam's, I bought those little mini cans of pop because I thought it's better for us to drink one of those than a big one. I got root beer, Sprite, and Haley made one out of the orange, whatever the orange is. She made like a creamsicle, and she said it was really good. 2, 3. Is there anything here that has to be right side up now? Yeah, my mom used to make those too, the root beer floats. She used to put them in a glass with a, straw. I don't like drinking through a straw. It gives me air, and then all I do is burp, so I have to drink bowl. Although, I don't think you really needed to know that information. Making teachers gifts for my grandkids. Yeah, I never did that. I didn't even know it was a thing. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there we go, 5. And I only had one block left over of this, so it'll go in my orphan block thing. Now, last orphan blocks I gave to Pastry Queen, Leanna, because I didn't know what I was going to. And then I seen what she did with them, and I'm like, oh, amazing. I never would have thought to do that. But I think my next sew along is going to be something simple. No stitch and flips. Just good old fashioned regular blocks. I saw another one kind of like what Sharon J did with the little tiny churn dashes. I saw one like that and I thought, oh, that's beautiful too. But this wasn't quite as small. 5. So there's another one. And I even, oh, you know what? I starched all these too. So maybe that's why they're different. But I thought I cut them after I starched them. So I don't know. I guess the ruler moved on me. It'll be all right. Ooh, 9 minutes. I guess I could always leave a little bit early and pop into Discord. I don't have to stay exactly an hour. So let me sew this and then I'll go on my goodbye tour. But I know one thing I'll never make again after these, those flowers. No stinking way. But I love this cow fabric. Look at the little cows there. And some of the fabric has sloths and some has kitties. So I thought, oh, that'd be good. So I may take the bigger squares and make a border. I don't know. Just trying to use up some stuff to make room for stuff. Because I really want to dig into my vintage fabric. Yeah, I thought those cows were so cute. That's the main reason I started making this. But I'm not very good at just making up a pattern. It's pretty basic with me. Because the squares were already cut. Lori, Quilting in the Country, Lori says, no more of those flowers for me either. Me either. Melanie says, watch, someone will ask me. Maybe they'll ask you to make a flower. I still have, I don't know how many, I think I have 6 more to make. And I don't want to make them, but I will. Maybe it'll get easier by the 6th one. To me, they don't even look like flowers. They look more like weeds. Or I could, I don't think it's a tulip. If I knew what kind of flower it was, it would help. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just need one more here. It doesn't get easier, Melanie said. Let's see. What do I want upside? Well, the sloths will have to be upside down. They crawl around anyways up there in the trees. Oh, this Sunday, Vintage Style by Joe will be a guest. This Sunday at 11. That'll be my last Sunday for the summer. And Vintage Style by Joe will be there. So that should be fun. And of course, Lisa will be there and Deb will be there. I'll be there. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is right. All right, there's more cows. Donna's laughing. Probably something I did or said. Or was my fat hanging out of my sweatpants? I got these big ones on today. All right, something's stuck here. Oh, there we go. You know, and I even pinned those flowers, and they still came out wrong. I even seam ripped one. It's probably going to take me 3 days to edit that video, especially the swearing out. I got to make sure I get that. Ooh-wee. That was not nice. Oh, it's 2:58, so I'm going to go on my goodbye tour, or is it 2:56? I can't see. So I'm going to say goodbye to everybody and hop off of here. If anybody wants to join over at Discord, I'm going to go in there for an hour and probably sew this. Donna Dixon said, dang those flowers. Yeah. Have a great day. I'll see you, besides your live, Joe, I will see you Sunday at 11. I usually don't send the link out till in the morning because I goof it up, but I'll try and send it the night before. And I figured out what I did the other day. I never went out of the existing live. I ended it, but I never left. I just clicked off the screen. You have to actually leave or it leaves you in that same broadcast. So that's what happened yesterday and the last time. So bye, everyone. Have a great day. Thanks for coming. All right. How do I do this? There we go.